Hi, today we're going to be making a drawing of a pony to go with our Fritz the Pony story. And we're going to be tracing our hand, the hand we do not write or draw with, to create the pony. Okay, so what you're going to need is a pencil, a piece of paper, and some crayons today. Okay, so let's get started. All right, we're going to start by tracing the hand that we do not write with. And we're going to trace just the fingers really, okay? So I want you to put your hand kind of towards the bottom of the page, but you want to leave a little bit of space. And we're really going to just trace the fingers, okay? So I'm going to go around this thumb like this, around my pointer finger like that, around my middle finger, around my ring finger, around my pinky, and then I'm going to stop. Okay, so you can see I've traced only my fingers, all right? And then when we're done, we're going to turn the whole piece of paper around like this, okay? Because we're going to be using the thumb that we traced for the pony's face and the 4 fingers that we traced for the pony's legs. So I'm going to draw the hoofs, or the kind of shoes for the horse, down here at the bottom like this, of just these 4 fingers, because I want to remember that those are going to be turned into the legs. Then this thumb that we traced over here, we're going to turn into our pony's face. So right about here, let's add 2 dots for our pony's eyes, okay? And then maybe we'll add a little smile like that, okay? And then maybe 2 little dots for our pony's nose, okay? All right, so next, and remember, if I'm going a little too fast, you can stop and start the video as you're going along, just so that it's a pace that's good for you. Then we're going to draw the pony's mane. So remember how we draw our zigzag line? We're just going to zigzag like that. And then we're going to come over the top like this, like we're drawing a mountain. To finish off our pony's head, we're going to scoop down just a little bit by these fingers for our pony's back and curve around like this to meet that pinky finger for our pony's tushy, or the rear end there. Okay, so then we're going to keep going a little bit for this mane, okay, down the back and up again to meet it up here by the face, okay. Then we're going to add a saddle right here where we swoop down the back a little bit. We're going to draw like we're drawing a capital U like this. Okay, and let's put another capital U inside of there like that. Okay, and then we're going to draw a zigzag line just to add some pattern to our saddle that we just drew. Okay, and then back here, let's add the pony's tail, okay? So just a swoosh for the tail of the pony, okay? Then we remember that in the story there was a bridge. So let's put a bridge by drawing, it's going to look like a mountain at first, and then we're going to put a half an oval underneath it like that, okay? And that's going to become our bridge. So let's have the water kind of winding through the bridge like this, down to the bottom of the page. And I'm going to add just a few little motion lines in my water, like that. Okay, so next, we remember from the story there was the walled city. So let's add a couple of mountains because it was kind of up on a hill a little bit. And then remember our pumpkin tooth line? Okay, we're going to draw a line up just about that far. And we're going to draw a castle line or a pumpkin tooth line. So we're going to go over, down, across, up. Over, down, across, up. See how it starts to look like the teeth of a pumpkin? Across, down, over, up. Across, down, over, up. And I think that's far enough, so I'm going to just end it like that. And then we'll maybe put a few doors in here to the walled city. And then we can add a couple of rectangles just for some of the buildings there, and maybe some triangles for the roofs. Okay, then there was kind of a little forest in the background. So let's do some triangle trees. We'll make them different heights. Some of them will be super tall. Some of them will be smaller. Okay, some of them will be short and wide. But let's just make some triangle trees for our forest all the way across. All the way across our page, okay? And then I want you to think about, where do you want to put your sun? I think I'm going to put mine right here by the trees, okay? And then just one last detail, maybe a little cloud over here. And then you're ready to think about, how are you going to color your picture, okay? Mrs. N colored her picture pretty realistically, but that does not mean that you have to. You can color it using crayons or color pencils or even markers, whatever you have. And you do not have to color it realistically just because I did. You color it how you want yours to look, okay? So be creative and have fun with your ponies. Bye.